Eric, I've been working with you for 2 years now, making all your content. In that time, we've filmed countless videos with sticky pieces in the beginning and your little phrases that you have. In our studio, we call them Erik-isms. What are some of your favorite Erik-isms over the years that you think are the most profound that could really change and shape somebody's life?
Wow, man. Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff together. You've heard me for years. Yeah, almost every day. We've traveled the world together, and I appreciate it. That's really cool to hear that. First one, you're a stock. What is your stock value? Why would someone invest in you? Would you invest in you? If you were stock, be honest. Your hard-earned money, would you bet on you? It's a profound question. The second you start thinking of yourself as a stock and you're being really honest, you put up a mirror, a lot of self-reflection is going to have to go into that sort of do in this situation. You have to sort of set your own blueprint, your own sort of rules for what this looks like. But at the end of the day, you are a stock. And you need to be a stock that's on the rise. You need to be a type of stock that if someone invests $1 in, that is a secure dollar, and that is a well-placed dollar, because your stock value is going to explode. What happens is 9 out of 10 people, if you put $1 in them, it's actually worth less in a year because of inflation. Truth is, they just don't move much in life. They're in the same place year after year after year, and there's always an excuse, and they're always going to get to it, and they're always going to do it. That is a stock that's going nowhere, and that is not a stock you should invest in. You start just talking this way, it just helps you see life differently. And then you can also analyze, well, what type of stocks do I want to invest in? Would I invest in this? Is my best friend, if he's a stock value this, and this is where I think he's going this? It'll really start simplifying things in a way that give you simpler ways to sort of be honest about a situation. And I think these are really profound sort of habits, tricks, sort of systems to sort of lean on to sort of expose the truth when you need it most. The other thought that I'll add, number 2, is be rare. Be a rare breed. That's a profound thought. Be a one-of-one human, a rare one-of-one human. What does that mean? The road less traveled is the only way to be rare in life. Do not be like them. Do not do what they do. Don't do popular. Don't do trends. For me, sort of my lonely road that I love going down, that I stand tall on, it's about being timeless. It's about being classy. It's about being an old soul. It's about being old school. This is how I differentiate myself. It's about having moral conviction, standing up for innocence, being a powerful voice that really uses that voice in a way to do what most people are scared to do. This is it. And the truth is rare is where all the money's at. Different, it's where the real money's at. So remember this thought. We talked about it in an earlier absence. It makes the heart grow fonder. But first, you must have demand. Does the market see you as valuable? Are you a scarce person? Because scarcity is what increases respect and honor. It's what elevates the price. Create more value through scarcity. Do not overexpose yourself or your product. Create demand by being selectively available. This is really important for how you give your time to what in the world, but it all kind of relates to that core thought. And I love this. I'll go deeper on this one in the future for sure, but be rare. To all the places in life that you dream of going, and the one that's trying to hold you back, the one that's trying to keep you small and comfortable. This voice right here, some people call it their voice. We like to name it. When I work with someone, we name that voice. This is little Rocky speaking. When you hear that voice, you need a system, because that is a sabotager trying to take you down. It's that inner voice that is meant to keep you small, keep you safe, and keep you secure. But that is the voice that's going to keep you poor and broke and never achieving anything. You need to silence that with a trigger. A system. If you feel that voice, have a system. I look at my wristband, and this phrase, F your excuses, sort of overpowers my system, and it instantly overwhelms my sensibility, and it lunges me into action. And that'll lead me to my fourth one. You have a stock, you're rare, F excuses. This one is more of a question. It's called BCCA, bold, courageous, consistent action. The next time you're feeling scared, you can feel that fear, that anxiety, that pressure. Just stop before you make any actions and ask yourself, what would bold do right now? How would bold handle this problem? What about courage? How would courage handle this dragon that you're facing? This big, scary dragon that's holding you back from something you know you need to do. Listen, when you reframe the problem and you ask the right question at the right time, you'll get a different outcome. Just stop before you make the bad action, or you listen to the imposter voice, little Rocky, and turn it into a question. The second I ask what would courage do in the face of fear, I know the answer. It moves forward despite fear. It's not that it doesn't feel it, it's that it moves forward anyway. What would consistency do? How would consistency, oh, I'm lazy, I don't feel good, I'm tired, I'm sad today. Well, what was consistency? It does it anyway, right? When you change the question, you get a different outcome. What would action do? What would action do with I don't feel good? You've heard all the excuses. Action moves anyway. Bold, courageous, consistent action. This alone will change your life. But if you notice what this is, all these are sort of triggers and systems to get me to move despite how I'm feeling. These are standards over feelings, and this is my way to articulate things that sort of put my frame of reference in a place where I'm gonna win anyway. It allows me to tap into a flow state that I understand and trust, and I'm consistent with that. And the next time you feel anxiety or pressure or stress, you feel it right here, that feeling sort of overwhelms your system. This is when you need to spring into action. And this is when one of these systems will come in and take over you. And the last one, number 5 that I'll give you, is calm in the storm. This is a powerful sort of frame of reference that really taps into everything we just talked about. But this one is all about emotional mastery. Being calm in the storm, this isn't just about mindset. This is a philosophy I live by. It's deep rooted in Stoicism, and it's that understanding of even death itself plays a powerful role. It brings a powerful clarity that most people will never have. And it's when I need it most. It's in the noise, the chaos, and the stress of everyday life. It pales in comparison to the finality of death. Knowing that one day this storm, like everything else, will pass, makes me realize how small it really is in the grand scheme of things. All this stuff connects, and it always allows me to win the moment. Emotional mastery is the ability to stay grounded in the middle of chaos. The storm doesn't dictate who you are, you do. When you understand that death is inevitable, it sharpens your focus on what really actually matters. You can't control the storm, but you can control how you move through it. The Stoics, some of the most powerful philosophers in the world, they taught us that we have power over all our reactions. And that's where the real strength lies. That's where the real virtue lies. Memento mori is a constant reminder in connection with calm in the storm that time is finite. And this stress or pressure, it's nothing. So if you stay calm through nothing, because now you know the storm, it's not the end. It's a little breeze. You faced worse before, and you're gonna face worse again. When death is the compass, you don't waste time on unnecessary emotions. Instead, you channel that energy into solutions, into resilience. The storm becomes just another step. And calm becomes your most powerful weapon.